We build our best world. Each of us hold a responsibility to acquire money, specifically to do good in our world. We should feel grateful that we saw the truth that money exists as a wonderful tool to do so much good in our world. So, what words and actions can we use to pull abundance our direction? Take notes as we reveal specific examples that each of us can adjust to our individual situations. These examples help us to restructure our subconscious subroutines. In this lesson, we use the D.O.N.E method to increase our abundance moving forward. Yes, fake experts will copy, reword, and try to sell these principles which we learned firsthand during years of very painful experiences to discover what works reliably. However, our examples in our lessons will empower many sincere souls with knowledge to understand why our methods align our inner and outer energies into a coherent trajectory. We teach how each of us can move beyond increased probability and into a world of near certainty. Welcome to Better World Zone. Here, we show exactly how our best thoughts and our best actions build our best world. In the not-too-distant future, we'll reveal how we use these exact techniques to build an amazing physical prototype of something that previously nearly everyone claimed as impossible. So, subscribe now to start to experience life as part of our best world. Again, welcome to Better World Zone, where we provide valuable explanations of methodologies and activities that move us and our posterity toward the life we desire. In this valuable lesson, we explore specific processes to generate goal-supporting subconscious subroutines, our individual autopilot. Because our thoughts, our words, and our actions sabotage or support our movement towards our dreams, we should choose our thoughts, our words, and our actions with tactical precision to support our larger strategic goals, our dreams. With relative ease, we can use our spoken words to rewrite our internal autopilot subroutines because strong interconnections exist between our words and our subconscious's perceptions of abundance. So, this enables us to reformat our internal mindset to build increased prosperity so that we can use our increased abundance to do more good in our world. Lesson 21 explained our D.O.N.E method: describe, observe, normalize, and expect. As we understand and leverage the power of the D.O.N.E method, we accelerate our trajectory towards our dream, because the D.O.N.E method rescripts our subconscious into our chosen thought forms. Remember, the purpose of our D.O.N.E method involves permanent restructuring of our thought patterns to result in a desired positive outcome. Remember, describe, observe, normalize, and expect. Let's share an example, because seeing the D.O.N.E method processes that others used makes it easier for us to adapt them to use in our own life. Without warning, Tim lost his only income. For weeks, he tried to get a new job, but a major and lasting economic contraction continues near his home. So many other people seek income in his area that Tim feels worried. He must find new income. After another frustrating week of prospecting for a job, Tim discovered our D.O.N.E method. Nothing that he tried seemed to work so far. So, he decided to try our D.O.N.E method: describe, observe, normalize, and expect. Like so many others at the time, Tim felt extremely vulnerable. He didn't know yet that knowledge of the D.O.N.E method places a person in a position of strength. In Tim's own words,
I started the D.O.N.E method activities. When looking myself in the eyes in the mirror while I tried to normalize feelings of having enough money to cover my expenses, something just didn't feel right. I felt like a fraud, because I didn't have enough money to pay for my expenses to provide for my family. Yet I was saying that I did. After a few days, I discovered Better World Zone's important secret that makes all the difference in the world. I realized that I was trying to combine bad advice from the fake it until you make it morons who had me verbalizing lies to myself. When I learned that Better World Zone teaches only to speak the truth, it made sense why I struggled previously. So I tried again by stating my goal in words I knew as the truth. This time, as I stood in front of a mirror, it felt right. In my mind's eye, I formed a movie of myself earning income again. Thoughts entered my mind of how long it might take for me to get a job. But I focused on describing my goal with the words, "It's time for me to earn enough money that I pay for my family's needs, and little extra." During my observe activity, I formed images in my mind of me completing 10 or more job applications every day. I tried to take my mind to the time after I started my new job and earned my next income. Images seemed a little blurry, but from that point in time, I tried to look back into the past to recognize anything specific that I did between today and that day. Nothing stood out as remarkable. My mind seemed to suggest only what already I planned to do. So, I kept moving forward. Next, I tried to normalize seeing money in my bank account again. I visualized logging into my bank account to verify its positive balance. I tried to sense my peace of mind when at that future time I paid for rent, groceries, our family phone bill, and a gift for my wife and our kids. Simply because I could again. These images of me normalizing having money again seemed clearer than the other images in other steps. During my expect activities, I did two things. First, every day I stood in front of the mirror where I repeated, "Because I'm applying for many jobs, I expect to start a new job now." I wanted to prove to the universe that I intended to make this happen. So every day I made a list of 1, 10, and I crossed through each number as I applied to 10 or more job applications daily. In total, I applied to several hundred job opportunities. After a few more weeks, I interviewed and accepted a job that gave me income again. So, keep moving forward with focus and expect that eventually it will happen.
Here at Better World Zone, we encourage each of us to complete every step in our D.O.N.E method. Tip 1. We emphasize that by completing our describe activity using statements true in our now time, we avoid subconscious sabotage that others experience by declaring false sentences. If a person lacks enough money to cover their expenses right now, then they shouldn't lie by stating falsely that they have enough money to cover their expenses. The eidetic mind of our subconscious knows the truth. Never lie to the subconscious because that guarantees subconscious self-sabotage. Instead, always speak, think, and envision truths, such as, "It's time for me to," then describe our goal. Most of the time when we fail to achieve our goals, we failed during this first step, which sets the stage for success or failure. Remember, false statements introduce subconscious self-sabotage because the eidetic mind of the subconscious recognizes lies. So, always remember to choose words truthful, both in the now time and in that future time. If we recognize non-factual words, then select goal-supportive, truthful words declared as matter-of-fact statements. Tip 2. By completing our observe activities using a mirror, we imprint both our chosen details and the importance of our desires into the eidetic memory of our subconscious mind. Perhaps think of this as if jet-assisted propulsion for our soul to fly to our desired destination. Completing our observe activities while looking our own eyes in the mirror increases the amplitude of our signal line as it traverses and resonates throughout the neural matrices of our mind. Review our lessons 18, 20, and 23 for how to use the mirror principle. Tip 3. By completing our normalize activities, we close our loop that locks us onto our optimum future. How? Because our cognitive activity of familiarizing ourselves with our new normal strengthens our neural network bonds associated with our desired future. Literally, this activity shortens the distance of our wormhole, our Einstein-Rosen bridge between the dimensions of our dream world and our physical reality. Our normalize activities hold more importance than most people realize. So, do this. Tip 4. By completing our expect activities, we engage in two-way interaction with our goal, both at quantum and macro-physical levels. In a literal sense, our expect activities serve as a bonding agent, holding our quantum-level dream in our physical world while it materializes at macro-physical levels. This lesson and several of our other lessons focus upon methods and examples to increase our financial abundance, because increased money at our disposal enables us to do more good in our lives and in the lives of those around us. At the same time, we can apply these D.O.N.E method principles to accomplish many other goals in life. Following the D.O.N.E method, as we share in this lesson, provides the knowledge to produce reliable results. Results don't always happen quickly, but when we sustain both our expectations, using our words and our internal imagery, and our intentions, using our actions, then sooner or later we achieve our goal. Better World Zone's valuable insights help to re-energize our journey by refocusing our daily thoughts and actions to amass more wealth, specifically to enable us to fund bigger positive impacts in the world. Implementing the activities we teach increases our momentum in merging our outer world with our inner world. To this end, Better World Zone provides valuable insights to accelerate all of us on our pathway to success. Subscribe to join the Better World Zone family and to receive notifications of our new videos with our treasure trove of resources to propel each of us on our journey to greater abundance and success. Until next time, radiate that inner light. We build our world.